Hello, my name is Ricky England, and today I want to try to persuade you in believing that ghosts are real. Now, some people say ghosts aren't real, some say they are, but I think there's enough proof out there that there is proof that they are real. Now, you can hear about ghost stories, hauntings all over the world, but we actually have something here in our home state that is known as America's Most Haunted Hotel, which is the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It was built in 1886. Now, one famous ghost there actually first started building on the hotel. His name was Michael. He was a Irish stonemason, and he was helped building the hotel. Now, it is sad what has happened to him that he did fall during construction and hit his head on a beam, and it killed him. Now, there's been rumors saying that he was like a ladies' man and that he was actually waving at a girl at the time who came on the premises, and he got distracted, tried waving at her, and lost his balance and fell. Well, what's so important about this is that the most haunted room at the Crescent Hotel is room 218, and that is exactly where the beam was that where he hit his head. And there's been reports that it is the most reported, the most wanted hotel room at the hotel, and it's also known as the most paranormal activity in that room. It's been noticed that he would yank the covers off people while they're sleeping in that room, and some people would actually get freaked out and either request a different room or leave the hotel completely. He mainly does try to bug women because he was a ladies' man. He's been known to rub the shoulders of women and they would turn around, no one was there. Another famous ghost at this hotel is a little boy, Barwick. He was 5 years old. He actually died when Norman Baker was running his scam of a cure for cancer there, and he died from a ruptured appendix. He has been known to roam around on the third floor, the second floor. There's actually been an image captured of him and his apparition form. And he's been known, if you put a ball down in the hallway, to kick it around and it would start bouncing down the hall out of nowhere. And of course, there's also known as the Lady in the Mist. She's usually seen around 10:30 at night up around the third to fourth floor balcony, and she is seen falling. Now, they don't know if she is jumped back then. They believe it is a woman from the junior college days for young women. And she's just simply known as the Girl in the Mist. She falls, she's either pushed. There's been a little bit of documentation saying that she was actually pregnant. And being a pregnant woman back then and unmarried was very frowned upon. Now, her records were sealed, so there's not a whole much known about the woman, because back then at the Young Women's College, they came from wealthy families, and they probably did not want something getting out. So there's still little known about her, but she is a common ghost seen at the Crescent Hotel, and she's just usually around 10:30 when people see her falling from the hotel in the mist, hence the Girl in the Mist. Now, Norman Baker, the whole history with him, he claimed there was a cure for cancer at this hotel. There's not an exact number of people who actually died because he was actually injecting them pretty much with just poison. And he called it Formula Number 5. And they don't know the exact numbers. But actually back in 2019, they actually found human specimen in jars, proof that he was actually keeping some of the tumors he cut out of people who had already passed, claiming that he cured them. And since he didn't keep records, it is very unknown about how many actually died, and there is believed that a lot of these people still haunt the hotel. Guests have been scared. Now, there's even been guests who have actually been fainted during a tour of the hotel on the third floor, and one particular couple freaked out so bad after he fainted, his family and his girlfriend didn't even finish the tour, they left. They were scared and they didn't want to continue. And this is some of the hauntings there. And there's been investigations from Ghost Adventures, who is a reality paranormal television investigation, plus Ghost Hunters. And they have actually went to this hotel and caught proof with thermal imaging and boxed sound waves through like the static where they can capture voices. So I'm hoping that with some of these proofs, you will do your own kind of investigation into it. If you believe, if you don't believe. So the next time you're at home and a door closes on its own, or the power flickers, maybe it was just a gust of wind, a breeze somewhere, maybe it was just electrical circuit, or maybe you just happen to have a spirit in your own home. Thank you so much.